everybody. Okay, camera's not working, chat. Woohoo. Of course it doesn't work. Why would it work? That'd be too easy. Okay, hold on, chat. Sorry. This is not working. Okay, cool. Webcam doesn't want to work. Okay, chat. Well, hold on. Let's stare at a black screen for a minute while I try and diagnose this. Give me a sec. I swear, every stream it's something different. Every stream. Last stream was the mic. Today's stream is the camera. Like, what's next? What's the next thing? Okay, this is the old cable. So this should work. Okay, hold on. Oh my god. Wait. Hey, there we go. Fucking hell. Okay, I think we got it. Chat, can you hear me okay? Is it working? Or is it like chopping out? Is it alright? Please, please be okay. Okay, so it's the cable. Chat, what is this? What is it with this where like some cable types just don't work with like Android phones? I don't understand. Like, it just some types of cables just will not work, which is crazy. And the thing is too, I have a really high data cable rate, like a cable that's designed for video transfer. Doesn't work with that cable, but works with a mouse cable that's quite literally 10 years old. Like, make it make sense. Good lord. Okay, anyways, alright. Sorry for the technical difficulties, everyone. My apologies. This, going trend here. Hey, what's good, Wild MP? How you doing? Hope you've been doing well. I know it's been a little while. Yeah, things are a little different now, but yeah. Okay, anyways, alright. So now we got this going. Sorry again for everyone. All that. I apologize. Okay. So today we are checking out the G-Wolves Fenrir Asym, of course. I remember I saw on the website that this is called, like, the Fenriris, or what was it? Hold on, was the other one that? Hold on. Okay, no, it says Fenrir, because I went on the website, and this one says Fenriris instead of Fenrir, so I thought I got the name wrong. Low-key got a little scared there, but it's okay. It is what it is. Also, chat, real quick. I'm using some new stream settings. Is stream okay? Is it looking like choppy or anything, or is it looking all right? I just want to make sure it's looking okay. Should be good. Hey, what's going on? How you doing, Lash? Hope you're doing well today. Hopefully it's working properly. I'm trying to figure out a way where I can... Trying to switch to webcam reviewing to get some sponsorships. Yeah, no kidding. I know. Like, I mean, my phone works okay for what it is, but like, it's not perfect, but it does the job. I know it's not ideal. It would be better for me to get a webcam. The problem with a lot of webcams is that they don't have autofocus, which is why I have to use my phone, because if I bring my phone close, it will kind of like autofocus on it, and I need that. And a lot of webcams do not have autofocus, or they have like a super tiny range. Clarity is like 720p. Okay. Is it like artifacting, or is it just like blurry? But it works? Okay, hold on 1 second here. Does that make it better or worse? I'm assuming that makes it worse, but... Slightly blurry. Okay, well, we're gonna have to play around with it. It is what it is. Image is a little fuzzy, yeah? Okay. Okay, it is what it is. We'll deal with it. I'll figure it out later. I think The problem is that getting the camera to talk to OBS is really difficult, so I can't scale it properly because it's a phone. I should probably invest in getting like an actual camera for this, but it is what it is. Anyways, how you doing, Collie? Hope you're doing well. Yes, this is unfortunately yet another AI art box, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Image is a little fuzzy. Okay, fair enough then. Alright, I'll try and fix it. To be fair though, it's always a little fuzzy when I do this just because of the camera, but I need to figure out a way to like actually scale it properly. The problem is I need to configure OBS where I can record gameplay clips in 1440p at like 140 FPS, but I need to stream in 1080p so it doesn't overload my encoder. So it's a weird balance I have to do for this. If it looks a little like messy, try and bump the quality up to 1440p on YouTube because it's like the faster encoder. Glad doing well. Good. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. I'm just gonna move this mic over so it catches me a little better. Okay, it is what it is. Anyways, all right. Well, camera issues aside, today we're gonna be unboxing. That keyboard looks a little funny. Keyboard. What keyboard? Keyboard. Chat, am I? Con, what are you saying, man? It's keyboard. I assume he meant mouse. 1440p is not available on YouTube, lol. It isn't? It should be. With the streaming config I have, it should have a 1440p preset. Does it not? Ah, shit, they may have nerfed it. Shit, okay. Because you used to be able to upscale. So you used to be able to tell YouTube you're streaming in 1440p, but actually send 1080p signal. But you do that because the 1440p encoder is faster. Okay, so it's gone. Okay, shit. Okay, I'll have to fix that after then. Okay, so in that case, I might as well just stream 1080p and just deal with it. Okay, got it. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, thank you, chat, because I've been doing that for this whole time, but I guess it doesn't work like that anymore. Also, Conv, I just realized you were making a joke, and I just took it seriously. My bad, bro. My dumbass is just joke right over my head. I'm so sorry. Yeah, chat, I gotta get my streaming setup fixed. It's so scuffed, chat. I gotta get like some proper equipment. Yo, hey, anyone who has any ties with some camera companies, just hey, your boys, like, can you like hook your boy up, please? Like, I heard Elgato stuff is not bad, but, like, dude, Elgato is so unnecessarily picky with their partnership shit. It's actually crazy. Anyways, okay, regardless, it is what it is. All right, so today we are going to be unboxing this. Yeah, so basically, this is the other version of the Fenrir. So there are two Fenrirs. There's the Fenrir Max, which I covered earlier this week, which if you mix that with... Which, if you missed that review, you can go check that out on my channel. It's actually a surprisingly good mouse, given its very small size. So there's the Max, and then there's the Asym, which is the much more interesting version, in my opinion. But even though the mice look very similar on the surface, there is actually some pretty significant differences between them. Let's make sure YouTube chat didn't crash again. You know what, chat? I just realized. Sorry, I know this is off topic again. You know what? If I drop down to 1080p, you know what I got to do? I gotta go drop my YouTube back to 1080p and then multi-stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. That's what I should do. I should do that instead of trying to stream 1440p because 1440p is just too messy. Phone cameras are a bit weird. Yeah, unfortunately, it's all I have right now, so it's all I can really use. But that's okay. If you get a webcam or a budget mirrorless camera, big upgrade. Okay, I'll look into that. Yeah, a webcam with a good autofocus would be ideal, but anyways, it is what it is. Okay, anyways, sorry. Regardless, fries in the bag, bro. Do what you came here to do. Smile. Anyways, okay, so the box art is unfortunately the same AI box art that we constantly see G-Wolves use. Again, I'd much rather see them ship this in a plain black box, but it is what it is. Have some information on the back of the box about the specs on this one as well. It is using the 3950 as well, so same as the Fenrir Max. Pretty straightforward stuff here, nothing too crazy here. Pop this open. Alright, and then on the inside we have the typical accessory package, a set of modular grips, which are pretty much identical to the ones that were included with the Fenrir Max. Like, they're literally the same size, and it includes the extra pads as well, so the middle pads of the mouse wear out, you have extras, which is nice to see. And then we have the same gray carrying case that we always see included with G-Wolves mice. Move all this stuff over here. Give me 1 second, chat. Okay, so we'll talk about the accessory package of that after. So in here, we have, unsurprisingly, a standard USB A-to-C cable. This is the thinner, like iPhone cable-like cable. It's a little more flexible, a little easier to use. And then there is also the much like thicker, better shielded cable that's much more rigid and has a rougher paracord wrapping. Again, since these mice are so tiny, they're not really designed to be wireless mice. So even though these cables don't have like a tilted USB-C end or like the typical things I'd want to see with a cable, I'm gonna give them a pass because using this mouse wired just unbalances like crazy. So that's that. We have the same kind of cyan colored USB. What's the word I'm looking for? USB-C. Chat, what the hell is the name of this thing? Dongle. Dongle, that's a good word for it. I don't know why I forgot what a dongle is. We have the same kind of cyan-colored USB-C dongle, which is odd because normally they match the color of the dongle to the mouse, but all the Fenrirs have included the silver, like the kind of cyan ones, which is kind of interesting. And it has the same rubber base on the bottom as we've always seen, and it anchors itself pretty well for its small size, exactly the same as everything we've seen before. And lastly, inside here and in a little carrying case, we have the Fenrir Asym itself. Now, the biggest difference between these two mice is going to be this back part of the shell here. So as you can see here on the Fenrir Max, the shell is symmetrical on both sides. There's no difference in between the widths on either side of the mouse. Whereas here on the Asym, there is this kind of weird little flare out towards the back, kind of like a flare out you'd see on a symmetrical mouse where the side would flare out, an asymmetrical mouse where the side would flare out and then continue down, but just like cut in half. So it has this kind of ridge towards the back, which acts as kind of a resting or anchoring point for your fingers. Now, it doesn't work very well if you grip towards the front of the mouse, but if you grip towards the middle where you're naturally supposed to, this kind of acts as like an anchoring point. So it kind of gives you a little bit of more, it gives you a little more tensioning in this area, I guess you could say, whereas opposed to the Max, there isn't that. But, however, while these mice look extremely similar on the surface, there is a big difference in profile, as you can see here. So you can see that the Fenrir Asym is much shorter than the Max by a pretty significant margin. Now, I would say the thickness of this shell is more akin to like a traditional mouse, whereas this is like a very odd, I guess I could say. So this is one very big thing to consider if you're considering getting either of the Fenrirs. As if you have very large thumbs like myself, on the Fenrir Max, I can grip towards the front of the shell without having any interference issues because there's enough space here. Whereas on the Asym, I can't grip up here because you can see my thumb goes over the side so it touches the mouse pad. So I have to grip the Asym way further towards the back here, which gives the mouse a forward center position, whereas on the Max, I can grip it at its center position, which gives it a more stabilized feel. So there's going to be a pretty big difference between the feeling of these two mice depending on your hand size, because even if you fingertip grip, again, there's going to be a lot more limitation towards the front of the shell here. So this is something I like a lot, not that like a lot of people missed it, but just like G-Wills didn't really explain it super well how big of a difference there is between these two mice. Because like if you look from the top, these mice look pretty similar. Like you wouldn't think there'd be that big of a difference, but then once you see, it's very different. So that's something very important to note as well. The side button positioning is the same. Unfortunately, they are not very tall. They are quite shallow in the shell, so they are a little difficult to actuate. And because you have to kind of hold it, at least for me personally, I have to hold it like this, which means that my thumb rests against these side buttons, which is a little finicky here. But again, I understand why they didn't make them super pronounced for this mouse, because if they did, you would misactuate them constantly. So the thinness of the buttons actually kind of works here, where it didn't really work on the Max version. But yeah, but that's something very notable to note about. There's a big difference in terms of the actual height of the mice between the two here. I got normal thumbs, it's not a huge problem, but my part of the thumb is always in the bottom. Yeah, that's the thing. So it's more of just because like the Max was very flexible in how you could grip it, because you can grip it here, 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 and here. It really didn't matter. But with the Asym, you're pretty much railroaded to grip from here to here, depending on your hand size. Again, smaller hands might be able to go more towards the top, but it's going to vary pretty heavily. But yeah, anyways. So yeah, so that's pretty much the big differences between the Max and the Asym. The Asym has this kind of like ergonomic flare out towards the back here, and then it also, of course, has the much thinner profile. Now, the side shell profile is the same kind of like much like it's very different from Jeevel's other mice. It feels much better to the hand. It's more of like a shallow honeycomb per se, but it does feel pretty good. However, the rest of the shell is obviously this like full honeycomb design, which to be fair does actually feel quite good. I was concerned about the main clicks here feeling a little rough on the hands, but it actually feels good, much better than Jeevel's previous mice, which is an improvement for sure. And another thing I wanted to note is that the scroll wheel, I'm not sure how well you can see it, but the scroll wheel is a little more pronounced from the shell here in the Asym than it was on the Max. As you can see, the Max's scroll wheel is very shallow. So this does make the scroll wheel here much easier to use and actually gives you a proper scroll range, where on the Max it was cut down pretty significantly. But yeah. Asym is my favorite mouse of all time. However, the mouse requires me to change the tilt in the sensor. Yeah, I was going to say that is one big thing I have to do here as well. Hey, Darden, how you doing today? Hope all is well. Notice the mouse isn't pointing straight up when I grip. Yes, that is because a lot of times when you grip fingertip mice, you'll actually tilt your grip naturally, which you should compensate with the 3950 sensor rotation tool. I would highly advise doing it. It'll make the mouse feel a lot more normal. We're holding my mouse right now, comparing finger position to that, and yours looks so uncomfortable to me. Well, you have to remember, I have, like, massive hands, so, like, the only way I can grip this mouse is, like, with very unique fingertip claw grip hybrids. Like, I can't fingertip a mouse because my hands are too big for it. But yeah, doing pretty good. Just had some technical issues before stream, but yeah. Okay, now in terms of weight, chat, can anyone just quickly check Jeevel's website and tell me what the weight for this thing was? I think it's like 20-something grams, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was like 20. Hold on, let me look real quick. Give me a second. Okay, so G-Wolves is advertising that this mouse is going to weigh 20.4 grams, which is freaking crazy, because this was 22.4 grams, if I'm not mistaken, so this is pretty small in all honesty. But with my weight configuration in its stock configuration with the 4 dot skates and no grips and tapes, it weighs 21.6 grams. So it is over spec, as expected. However, as I talked about when I reviewed the Fenrir Max, because the shell does not have a coating, you will need to rely on the included grip tapes, and you will also want to replace these stock skates because the stock dots are pretty underwhelming. So in reality, where this mouse was advertised as 22 and it I think it weighed closer to 24 to 26 depending on the configuration, I would assume this mouse is probably going to weigh more around 23 to 25 grams with grip tapes and of course bigger skates on it. So again, the weight spec isn't exactly accurate, which is pretty common for G-Wolves mice. Now I know there's a plus minus 2 gram ratio on everything, but regardless, G-Wolves isn't advertising any kind of plus minus gram ratio on the mouse, so I'm just going to treat it as its real weight. But again, it's going to be overweight as expected, but regardless, it's still very impressive for how light it is. I've never seen any of the mouse shaped apart from the palm mice. I see. Yeah, these are very different. Thanks, Rev Rob. I appreciate that. Hey, RG, how you doing today? Hope all is well. Okay, so yeah, so that's pretty much everything for the mouse. Also, one other thing I wanted to mention, despite this mouse only weighing 20 grams or whatever the actual weight spec for it is, the shell is extremely rigid. Like, this is probably one of the best feeling fingertip mice I've felt. The Asym felt good, the Max felt good as well, but you could kind of cause the sides of the shell to flex inward a little bit with a lot of pressure. Like, again, more than you ever put on the mouse normally, but it was like a noticeable thing. But this shell is extremely rigid. Like, there is zero creaking or flexing anywhere on the shell, which is very impressive. This thing is built extremely well. But yeah, very impressive here. So in terms of build quality, feels great. In terms of buttons, I'll give you a quick sound test of the buttons here. This is the main clicks. And then side buttons. Now, in terms of clicks, I'm pretty sure if... Okay, so this... I'm just looking in the light. This appears... So, this is using the Omron D2LS21 switches, the same ones we saw on the HTX Mini, and it's using the same switches for the side buttons. Now, this means that they're going to have that kind of like Omron optical like feel to them, but they're going to be a little heavier than like a standard like Wano Blue Shell Pink Dot or whatever it's going to be. So it does have a heavier click weight than the Max. The Max is a little lighter in terms of its main clicks. The Asym is a little heavier. However, the contouring of the buttons and the really low click height actually works because it's much more ergonomic with how you can hold this mouse compared to the Max, which while it was pretty low, the Asym is obviously just much lower. So heavier click weight for the main clicks, but they feel a little better in my opinion. I much prefer to feel the Omrons over the Wano Blue Shell Pink Dot switches. Even though the ones I used here were pretty good, these feel much better in my opinion. Maybe a little too heavy for some people for a fingertip mouse, but it should be fine. I'm definitely going to order the big G-Wheels mouse when I got the money to do so. Which one are you trying to get? But yeah, and then in terms of that, I think that's everything for the mouse itself I really wanted to talk about. Everything else on the mouse feels pretty good though. Oh, and the encoder, I'm pretty sure is the same encoder as the one inside the Fenrir, the Max. Yeah, same encoder. So like the physical specs are pretty much one for one. The only difference is going to be the main click switches of the DL221s, and then everything else is going to be the same. But yeah, okay. Do you guys have any questions about the mouse itself before I move on to the accessories and all that other stuff? If you have any questions, let them rip now while I pour myself some tea. Chat, I may or may not have figured out how to make Arizona like green tea at home. Excellent. I'm going to get the HTM Plus or whatever the 33-gram mouse is. I gotcha, yeah. I'm excited for that one too. I'm excited for the VUC too. I want to see how that one's going to be. How much this thing cost? It's very expensive. It's like, chat, what is it? 150, 60 USD, I think? It's not cheap. But to be fair, with G-Wheels mice, you're always paying a bit of a premium because they're making shapes no one else is. So, like, yes, they are expensive, but you cannot find another mouse like this on the market. So, again, you're paying a premium, but it is kind of understandable given what they're doing. Okay, if there's no questions about the mouse itself, then I'll move on to the accessories then. So, grip tapes, I'm not going to talk about these too much. Basically, the exact same grip tapes we've seen with G-Wheel's previous mice. These are really good. Like, G-Wheel's grip tapes are very, very, very good. I've never had a problem with them. They have really good durability, really easy to install as well. I will say the smaller pieces are a little trickier to align than the previous pre-cut sets, but the modularity does mean that you don't have to add as much weight to the mouse as you did previously, where previous G-Wheels mice just had full pre-cut sets. Since these ones are smaller, you can basically only put them on the mouse where you need to. So for me, I only have to put the pieces here and here, one for the edge of the clicks, and then here and here. I don't have to cover the entire shell. So it does cut off a little bit of weight added to the mouse, but you will need to use these grips as the mouse does not have a coating. And while the shell has been improved in terms of its feel, the lack of coating, of course, does make it very difficult to grip. So you're going to have to use these. You're going to have to use these quite a bit. On one hand, I want to get this mouse. On the other hand, a 9800X3D. Ooh, fair enough. You paying for the research they've done on the mouse? Yeah, basically a lot of G-Wolves cost, like the reason why their mice are so expensive is R&D costs. That's literally why it is, because they're spending so much time R&Ding designing these shapes. That's why they're so expensive. Okay. Alright, and then in terms of the accessory package, this is going to be pretty straightforward. I'm assuming this is going to be like 1-for-1 to what we saw on the Max. So first off, in this little pile here, we have 3 sets of these base cover stickers, which is a great thing to see. Now, G-Wheels mice, because of their open base design, they include these so you can prevent stuff from getting inside the mouse, and I would highly recommend using it specifically on the Asym version and the Max, of course. As you can see, the bottom of this adhesive pad here is kind of sticky, and the same here on the Max. And if left exposed and you don't put a base cover sticker on, this will get covered in debris extremely quickly, especially if you have pets. So I'd highly recommend using these base cover stickers. They make a big difference. G-Wheels is extremely generous with spare skates. You're not wrong, except the dots suck. The dots are terrible. They're like probably the worst dot skates you can get in the market. Their full-size skates are better. The dots suck. Anyways, aside from the base cover stickers, we have a little manual here with the typical please don't do this with the monkey licking the mouse, my favorite thing, or choking yourself with the cable. So I'm glad they kept that. It's always hilarious to see that. We have a little lavender scent packet. which actually smells pretty nice. We have 2 sets of these little skate spacers. So this is they're not labeled this time, but it's 1.5 millimeter and 1 millimeter, and you can use these to raise the height of the dot skates or similar size skates to make them more compatible with like softer pad surfaces or higher LOD levels, which is a really cool little thing. Kind of similar to like the layers of SMPF foam we see on X-ray pads mice, just harder so it doesn't compress as much, but a cool little concept or a little thing to include. They don't specify not to eat the mouse. True, that is true. They only say not to lick it. You're not wrong. Honestly, the next mice I've been looking at is Lamzu Meyer Atlantis. I hear you there. I still have to get my hands on some Lamzu mice. I'm really disappointed I still haven't been able to get my hand on any. I'd still take a bite of the mouse, and chat, I'll lick it on cam. Chat, 5 members, I'll lick the mouse on cam. Thoughts? I'm kidding. I mean, hey, offer stands. I am joking, but someone wants to give 5 members for me to lick the mouse. I will. I'll get in there. I'll stick it right in there. Just bought the mouse 2 days ago. Super excited to try it out. It's really awesome, Kay. You'll probably like it quite a bit. The mice better taste good. I mean, hey, it doesn't have a coating, so it may actually taste good. Anyways, and then we also have 2 of these extra adhesive pads, which you can use to replace the battery's adhesive pad if you mod the battery out, which is a great attention to detail. So very, very happy to see that included as well. Hey, STJ, wanted to ask if you know by any chance the size of the mouse decoder and the square. Yeah, I actually may know this. So the switches here, so the switches here are the Omron D2LS21 switches, the same as the side button switches they used on the Max. The side button switches are the same. The encoder is, hold on, let me find the encoder. I took a picture of it, 1 second. I'll find it. Sorry, chat. I hope you can hear me. Okay, so the battery is, I'm pretty sure, still. This is from the Max, but I just want to show you the specs that are inside. The encoder should be, it's a TTC 7mm dustproof encoder. It should be the same between them. The only difference between the Max is that instead of using Wano blue shell pink dot switches, it's using, where are they? These Omron D2LS21 switches for the main switches. That's like pretty much the only difference between them. And it's still using the last gen Nordic 52840 encoder as well. There was probably an easier way for me to show you how to do that, but it is what it is. But I was going to say it should be the exact same encoders. I don't know 100% sure. I could be wrong, but everything feels like pretty much the same between the 2 mice, so I'm going to assume they're the same. I could be wrong, though. The D2LS and the Omron are the 2 most unique switches I've tried. I don't know if it's just me. I love them. Oh, I love them as well. I really like them. They're really good switches. I agree completely. To be fair, though, I'm a little biased towards Omron switches just because I've loved using them on all of the mice I've previously used, but I agree 100%. They're very good. Okay, and then lastly we have... So another 30, what is it, 5, 10, 15, yeah, 30 of the PTFE dots, the same ones that come pre-installed on the mouse, and 2 sets of large full-size skates, which are a little different than the ones we saw with the Max because they have this kind of like curve towards the bottom of them to match like the asymmetrical side on the mouse there, which is nice to see. Now I'm actually going to take off these stock dots because I really do not like these stock dots. I don't think they're very good. And I'm going to go ahead and install... Come on. Come on. I'm going to put on the other skates instead. When I get my hands on a B-Sec, if you want to review it without Pterodon, I can arrange something. Alright, I'll let you know. Finally test this, but yeah, I hear enough. Omron switches are okay, but I don't like their opticals. Not a fan of optical mouse switches in general. That is true. That's fair. Yeah, and then also, so just a note, with these skates, make sure you peel off the blue shit, because the blue shit you should take off. Don't pull a short circuit or a Linus Tech Tips. Please don't do that. You'd be surprised how many people don't know to take these. Like, chat, it's actually kind of flabbergasted. Like, you'd be shocked at how many people don't know you're supposed to take that off. It's actually kind of insane how many people don't know. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's put these on. Oh, chat, did we just like did we just perfectly align them first try? Chat, look at that. We perfectly aligned it first try. Can I get a W in chat for that? W skate installer. Oh, too far off. Linus can never get off unhand with the graphics card. He will drop it. Built-in protection for glass pads. Oh my god, no way. Okay, that should be good. Chat, W skate installation. What do you think, chat? Yeah, W. I will say, just as a note, normally I don't like G-Wolf stock skates, but I will say their full-size skates have gotten much better for the ones they've included previously, and the ones on the Max are fantastic, so I'm going to assume the ones here are also really good as well. Okay, now I'm gonna quickly. I don't really want to deal with I don't want to mess around with the grip tape right now because it's gonna take a while for me to install it, and I'm just gonna kill a bunch of time on stream. So just give me a minute. I'll put on a sticker for the base later. Found on Discord, you can use Alma optical switches in all mice, pulling out the 4 rear prongs in the middle. Alma has a nub that functions as a second prong and works as a mechanical. Really? Huh? I didn't know that. That's actually interesting. I had no idea. Yeah, Chad, it's almost like I work for a brand who makes mouse skates and I have to get really good at installing these, imagine. Anything is better than Logitech stock skates? Chat, we do not talk about the stock skates. I'm not a fan of the stock skates. They feel scratchy. You could buy my pad. Are you using the dot skates or the full side skates? Because if you have a very soft pad, what's probably happening is that these stock skates probably aren't big enough to counteract an extra soft base. So the surface of your pad is catching on this texture on the bottom. That's probably what you're feeling. Because these skates shouldn't be scratchy. If you're feeling scratchiness, it's this making contact with your mouse pad, which means you have to use bigger or taller skates or a firmer pad base. It's most likely this, though. All right, let me just grab some grip tapes. I'd normally use the G-Wolves ones, but they're too much of a pain in the ass to install, so just give me a second. This will be much faster for me to do temporarily until I can get something else. Also, shameless plug for the goated grips. Alright, chat, I'm warning you now, this is not going to be a pretty installation. This is more of a just utility installation, alright, chat? Oh god, I really messed that up, wow. Dude, there's just been like little fruit flying around my office for like 3 days, and I can't kill it. And every single time it lands somewhere near me, I think I get it, and I just miss it by like a millimeter, and it's pissing me off. Make sure I'm not like covering anything important with that. Peak content, yeah, Chad. This is the content you pay for. Smile. Okay, I need to put it towards the back. Yeah, I remember I did the Max's grips on stream, and it took me like 10 minutes to install them because they were so hard to align. And I'm so OCD about my grips, I just had to do it right the first time. So I'm just like, I'll save y'all the suffering of me trying to put the grips on. Okay, yeah, we'll use the geckos for now. We'll swap over and we'll use the actual proper grips later. Okay, that's pretty much everything for the mouse itself, chat. I'm gonna migrate over back to my normal setup. So give me like 2-3 minutes to migrate everything back, and I'll be right back. Oh man, I just realized the video footage is really grainy coming in from the camera. Why is it so grainy? Hold on, chat. Give me a second. I'm actually... Just 1 second. It's so grainy coming in. Oh my god, what happened? Oh, that looks like shit. What the fuck? Okay, well, I mean, I don't know. Okay, well, I'll deal with this later. This is a later problem. Okay, be right back, chat. All right, we back, chat. Sorry about that. Hopefully the audio is balanced. Okay. All right, hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I just gotta fix my camera. Shocker. Dude, I look like a ghost right now. This is hilarious. How do I look like a ghost like this? This is so funny. Okay, do this, do this, do this. Okay, deactivate, activate. Okay, that's slightly better. Professional streamer, Keck W. Oh, my freaking chat. Hold on 1 second, chat. Forgot to get the laptop. Since I don't have a second monitor, chat, I have this ThinkPad just on top of my PC so I can read you guys. It's like the scuffest shit ever. It's so scuffed. It's so scuffed, but it kind of works. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try something new today. Let's just do something really stupid and see if this works. Okay, you know what? This actually kind of works. If I fold my laptop and put it in front of my PC, it actually kind of works. Okay, W. Okay, hold on. I disconnected from stream. Okay. Yeah, sorry. The exposure's all met. Let me turn my light on. That'll probably help. Okay. That'll probably be a little better, chat. Hopefully. Praying that's better. Sorry. ThinkPad 2? ThinkPad T440, the good old 440s. It's so good. Okay, sorry. Let me just catch up with chat because I was away and I was looking at chat for a little bit. So give me 1 second just to catch up here. My apologies. Okay. Let me see here. Thoughts on wearing, so Adam Atkinson, thoughts on wearing an arm sleeve for gaming, even on glass. I actually do like that. I actually wear an arm sleeve. Where is it? Hold on. Where is it? Where's my arm sleeve? I wear an old Focus Pro sleeve a lot of the time on fabric pads because I have really sweaty arms, so it actually helps to prevent like moisture spots from building up on pads. The only thing you have to do is you have to make sure you get a sleeve with a proper material blend because if it has a surface texture, it can get really controlled on fabric. So you can do it, you just have to make sure you get compatible types. Wild MP 3 likes. Wild MP is talking some real stuff right there. Yeah, 11 likes. It's much better. W plug W. W plug Wilds. Super hot and humid here. I'm thinking about getting one. Yeah, definitely get a sleeve. That'd probably help. Phone cams and their tiny ass sensors. Yeah, literally. Drop the song. Oh, the song is from this mix right here, chat. We got some little jungle music. Do you still play aim blocks? Nah, I haven't touched aim blocks in years, chat. I haven't touched. Is there a ROG monitor box in the back? Yes, there is. That is the second monitor, but the problem is I don't have a monitor arm for it, so I can't use it. Which is very unfortunate. But it is what it is. I'm using that monitor as my main monitor right now, but I only have one, so I'm on like the scuffed ass setup. So it's I need to get a second one so I can actually have chat. Like I want to put one above this monitor, but it's just a matter of me getting my hands on one or a monitor arm. Well, I'm waiting for Asus to send me the monitor arm. It's just taking like fucking forever, but it is what it is. Okay, I think that's everything I wanted to get set up right now. I'm just gonna drink some green tea while we're sitting here. Oh, good morning, Spyro. Hope you're doing well. Sorry, Mr. Chat. I apologize. Oh, Collie. Everything from that channel is great. Highly recommend. Debating between copying the Tigris V2s and full-time Jades for my Dex V3 and Beast X Max. Okay, full disclosure, I work for X-Ray Pad. I'm biased. Okay, full disclosure, I work for X-Ray Pad, but not a biased take at all. The Tigris V2s, my experience with the dots was horrible. Like, I've had horrible adhesive issues with their skates. Like, I bought a set of dot skates. The first set, half of the skates, the adhesive peeled off the skate itself. They were, like, unusable. And then I got a replacement set. They had the exact same problem. I'm assuming their full-size skates will be a little better, but, like, the Jades, I've never had an issue with Jade skates, even before I work for them. So, again, I work for them, grain of salt what I say, but I've had a lot of issues with Tigris skates adhesive. It's really bad adhesive. I don't know why. Maybe I just got bad batches or something, but I've had really bad experience with their adhesive. Also, Jades are just, you know, Jades are kind of the goats. Like, they just work for everything. Like, Jades are really good skates. They're good skates. Okay, let's hop into some tried and true RoboQuest chat. You know the drill. You know the drill, chat. I keep opening Discord instead of Steam. I might be having an aneurysm, chat. I've only tried dots from X-Ray Pad. They're full size. Strongly, we don't recommend glass. I've only tried dot. Oh, okay, I understand. Strongly advise. Don't recommend glass skates. Yeah, that's fair. What am I looking for, chat? I'm looking for RoboQuest. I'm like having a dude. I'm so slow today for some reason. Are there Ultra Glides very similar to X-Ray Pads? I haven't used the new Ultra Glide skates, and I know very little about them because, like, apparently you can you have to order them. They're like AliExpress skates, right? I know very little about them, unfortunately. I've been meaning to. I've been trying to figure out what those are, but I haven't been able to get much information on them. Jades and Jade Max. You mean the Jade Ultras, right, Darton? You should play Risk of Rain 2 right now? Ooh, actually, I haven't played Risk of Rain 2 in a long time. I could play Risk of Rain, actually. All the things in AliExpress with super value. I think it's the value for the skates that really works for those, right? Actually, yeah, tell you what, let's do some Risk of Rain today. I haven't played Risk of Rain in a long time. Yeah, okay, so the Jade Ultras, they have the same surface. The difference between the Ultras and the regular versions is that the Ultras are taller, and they have a filling layer on them, so they don't collapse over long-term use, so they technically have better durability than regular Jades. The biggest difference between them is going to be the height, though. I've been thinking about getting some X-Ray Pad Jades skates. Anyone know anything about the lifespan on them? It depends on the skate type you're using. Oh my god, this is so loud. Sorry, chat. Sorry. Ow. Oh my god, that's so loud. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm so sorry. It's still insanely loud, isn't it? Hold on. I'm so sorry. Dude, why did... fucking Windows, man. Stop resetting my audio configs, you piece of shit system. Fuck. Dude, it's so annoying. I have my audio configured and it just nukes it. Fuck, man. Why is this preset? This is supposed... Dude, I put a negative filter on this particularly and it's like, nah, fuck that. Dude, that's so annoying. I'm sorry, everyone. Blame Microsoft for having the worst fucking operating system known to mankind. Absolutely useless. Okay, hold on. Are we good now? We should be good now. Okay, hold on. Let me just gently raise this up. Okay, chat, how's this? I feel like this is still too loud. Okay, let's do this. Sorry, chat. It's fucking Windows nonsense. Okay. Chat, how's this? Is this better? Peak stream totally not scuffed? Yeah, chat. It's... Yeah, you know how this goes here, chat. Okay, hold on. Let me just adjust this one more time. Okay. Chat, how's that? Chat, type 1 in the... everyone in chat type 1 if the audio's fixed. If it's still, like, fucked, I'll change it again. How do I just have the log for war bonds? Am I... Oh, it's because I haven't played the game yet, that's why. Good now. Have you tried BF6? I tried BF6. In all honesty, I didn't like it I didn't like it very much. One audio is fine. Okay, sweet. All right, thank you. Sorry about that, everyone. My apologies. I did not expect Windows just to absolutely nuke my audio. I'm so sorry. Okay, now we have the other problem. I'm pretty sure my sensitivity is just going to be fucking jacked now because the game... Ew. Okay, 144 hertz, obviously. What am I doing here? Audio. Okay, got that. Controller. Ew, my god, why is it so high? Dear god. Interact. Did it really rebind all of my... Why is everything reset? And why is my keyboard not working in the game? Chat, my keyboard isn't working in the game. My keyboard isn't working in the game at all. Okay, this is fun. Okay, we're restarting the game. Dude. Okay, alright, everyone blame Kali. Kali's the one who wanted to play. He was like, we should play Risk of Rain. Because I set this stuff up before stream so it doesn't do this. So we blame Kali, alright, chat? Yeah, TTK on BF6 is very high. It's very, very, very high. The biggest issue with that game is that the game just feels very, like, clunky. I don't know. I don't like the feeling of the game, personally speaking. I find it too clunky. But I mean, it is what it is. It's a beta. It'll get better by full release. I mean, if it's good, I hope it's going to be good, but we'll have to wait and see. Wait, did I go to controller tab? Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I'm a moron. Okay, ignore me, chat. I'm an idiot. No kidding, my keyboard wasn't working. Okay, alright, no. We're sacrificing Kali because Kali is the one who said we should play Risk of Rain 2. I'm a moron for going to the wrong tab. Alright. I haven't played in so long. This is going to be so scuffed. Rip this. Let's do this. Feels less clunky than Delta Force to me. I never played Delta Force, so I can't really give a comparison for that one. I don't know. I'll be honest with you, chat. The only like that kind of style of game I've actually liked was BattleBit. I really like BattleBit. I thought BattleBit was a great game. Wait, why do I have this scuffed utility? I mean, that's a great item to get. Holy shit. I tried to change my movement settings BF6 and try in 10 minutes. What is the layout of the settings? Yeah, the settings are really scuffed. It's pretty bad. I don't care about any of that, I think. We need a big chest, chat. Find a save up and cop 2 times Jade Polar 75s and Artisan Pad. Ooh. There's got to be something else here, right? There's no way there's just nothing here. Oh, there is nothing here. Okay, that's great. Okay, well, I guess we're hitting Sail Star on this. I know the moment I hit this is going to be something else better, and okay, that's actually really good. Chad, do we roll the dice on this? I don't know if we do. Oh, come on, please. Thank you. We have item chest here? Okay, we're chilling. Oh, that's really good, actually. Bongos are huge there. That's just rude. Can someone explain to me why this one guy just nukes me every time? Gonna hit this health chest, hope I get something good. How's Asym so far? This is just literally my first game testing it out. I should have taken the spin, damn it. Please don't hit me. Okay, we're good. Hey, leeching seed. Nice. That wasn't too bad. Except the fucking wisps, where it's just gonna be endless wisps for like the entire time. I hear one more. You get back here. Nah, damn it. I want to get him. Alright, we need to find a big chest, chat. We have Sail Star. We just need to play for the Sail Star here. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay, that is a very good start. That's actually insane for us. Okay, never mind. We're not playing for Sail Star. That's fucking horrifying. Hey, Chad, calling it now. We're gonna die to one of these fucking little things. You're not dead? That's annoying. Okay, we need to prio bleed this floor. I don't want to stay too long on this floor, but we need to also prio bleed because we need to get as many stacks as we can. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's pop over here, grab as much as we can, and then just dip, I think. Okay, crit glasses is good for us. Take that. I mean, technically speaking, I probably shouldn't have taken the crit glasses because that gets eaten, but it is what it is. 64. Excuse me, game. Okay, that's 2. That's better than nothing. It's a goat of printer. God, I hate those things so much. Literally, if you're playing this character, the worst thing in this game are those. Like, it's just game ending. I really still not get it. Chat, with 53, I'm too short. Come on, game. You give me 2 things to kill. Oh, great. Nothing here, eh? Okay. Oh, lovely. We need to get some drones. Drones would be ideal, actually. If we can get a bunch of drones, we're chilling. Because drones will just act as like a decoy, so to speak, for us, so we don't get like murdered by these flying things so much. Just take whatever whites we can get. Okay, let's just go scrap for this. Just do everything we have and then just dip. Does Merc have AoE? No. Very little. Like, the only AoE is that dash, pretty much. Yeah, very, very single target optimized character. Except you get to do this. Yeah, this is where this game becomes not very fun. Fucking annoying piece of shit things. So like melee railgunner? Kinda, yeah, you can kinda say that. Okay, we've been here too long. We gotta get the fuck out. Bungus movement on railgunner? Oh yeah, railgunner's movement is trash. Okay, so now we have bleed. We literally just need to stack AoEs. So if we can get like Razor Fin or something, actually that's a really good print as well. Unironically, it's actually a great print. Oh no, it's a big chest here. Shit. 2 big chests here, eh? Alright, it's okay. We'll get them after, I guess. It's fine. Ooh. Is that drone parts? Fuck yeah. Okay, we really need to prow drones. Drone parts is actually insane. Okay, that's actually really good for us as well. And we have blue after this too. Okay, this is great. Oh, that's fucking terrifying. Okay, this needs to die immediately. I just need to die like yesterday, actually. Dope. Okay, not happy about the flower, but it is what it is. It's 80% bleed proc right now, 10% each dagger. I think it's 5. Oh yeah, 10%. Yeah, you're right, 10. Oh my god, Executioners is just insane. I will say, one thing I've noticed about the Asym right now is that it feels a little more stable in the hand than the Max. Dude, this drone is crazy. This drone is cracked. Yeah, so basically on Merc, you just want to prio CD reduction as much as you can because you want to be like constantly moving. Like getting like hard light afterburner is like insane. I fuck with the mouse, smaller mouse, less surface area is more stable than big one. Yeah, it kind of gives that feel. Yeah, you're not wrong. All right, let's go see what we got going on in here. Happy mask, useless, useless, useless. Hello. Don't think these is gonna do anything for us. Yeah, nah, it's not worth it. Golly, do you know about void fields? Wait, I want to see what Collie knows. Collie, do you know what void fields is? Wait for YouTube delay to catch up. Collie does. All right. I was gonna say I was gonna go, but I was gonna lose the run if I go. So. Better twice to beat it once. Yeah, void fields is something you don't fuck with too much unless you're in like a really good spot. Void fields is like the run ender. Okay, lantern printer, banner printer. Could not care less about that. Yeah, 12 stacks of bleed seems applicable. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's one of you. Okay, we're gonna hit this with whatchamacallers, and then we're gonna okay, let's hope we get something good out of this, and then we can let's hope we get something good out of this. Yeah, okay, items. That's could be better. Railgunner Rage was an absolute clutch against avoiding. Huntress is pain and more finding it than anything. Ah, I gotcha, yeah. Where is this TP? Okay, you know what, we're just gonna rush TP, I think. I don't think there's anything we really need to get here, per se. Yeah. Ooh. That's tempting. Okay, syringes are great, but they're not as good as they are on other characters with, this character. They're not terrible, but they're not amazing. Okay, we just need to hope we don't get these fucking flying pieces of shit as the boss. The whatever the fuck these things are called. Please no Z constructs. Okay, Beetle Queen is totally fine. I can deal with Beetle Queen. That's manageable. The fuck just happened to me? Huh? Whoa. A healing one? Are we serious right now? This is just troll at this point. That's terrifying. We're just gonna keep above this thing at all times. Water Vega would be very funny. It doesn't spawn on this floor. This floor has Clay Golems, it has Beetle Queen, Dune Strider, and Z Construct. Z Construct basically just ends your run, though. Time to gamble, chat. Didn't see this earlier somehow. Ooh, that's amazing. Actually an amazing item for us. Yeah, Wandering Vagrant's actually like one of the easiest bosses to kill as this character. Hello. Hey chat, remember when I used my item 2 seconds ago like an idiot? This'll take a while, but we can do this pretty easily. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Okay, we just got to make. Are the bosses map specific? Yeah, they can be. They can spawn like towards the end of the game when they just like start spawning whatever the fuck they want. It doesn't matter, but. Execution is such a fun item. Okay, now we just gotta go see how much gold chest is, and then we should be chilling. 29, okay. I also go to take a peek around, see what's around, then we'll go from there. Now, here's the tricky part, chat, because we have Sailstar, we can't open anything else. We can't buy anything right now. So we kind of have to just sit here and farm for a little while. Because if we buy anything, it's going to prop Sailstar. It's going to ruin our double reds. Ugh, Scorchworms, bruh. Frosted Scorchworm is probably one of the worst things I've ever seen in this game. This should be illegal. Fuck Scorchworms, chat. Okay, we have enough. Alright, chat. Let's get our double reds. Please some good rolls here. Probably the worst rolls we could have gotten, but it is what it is. That sucks. Do we see TP? TP's there. Man, like, okay, Alien Head is good because that's CD reduction, but War Bonds does like nothing for us. Like, War Bonds is quite literally useless for us, I think. I mean, hey, you never know. Maybe we'll actually do something. I really wish you could apply multiple procs of dash onto this thing and make it so much faster. That was hard. Smile. Oh, Hoopo Feather. That's great. Magmorphs are like the most annoying bosses for me. Nah, there are way more annoying things than Magmorph in this game. Like, stop moving. The worst thing is when you buy a turret and they go sit on the other side of the map and just attack the turret the entire time while you're trying to kill it. It's like the most annoying thing. I see you. Good, we got out of here just before the giant fucking dragon spawned, thank God. Okay, yeah, you're dying first. I love how Void Glass is just like every once in a while decides to do something. Oh, is that his fucking grandparent just raw spawn? Oh, God. Okay, Chad, when I say kill the children, I'm referring to these pieces of shit. Because they're literally one of the most annoying things in this game. Okay, the grandparent is actually fucking terrifying. Because we can't kill that easily. Okay, well, it sees me now, so it doesn't matter. Chad, whenever he starts to do his Bernie bullshit, we need to run the fuck away. Never mind, 50 stacks of bleed just nukes that thing. Never mind, we're chilling. Ah, I'm an idiot. I use Sail Star like a fucking dumbass. Damn it. Whatever. Oh, TP's right here. Sweet, okay. Is it really another grandparent? Are we fucking serious? Are we actually trolling? Please don't do the bullshit thing where you, like, make everything really hot. Please. Okay, thank God. That could have gone really poorly for us, because he has a giant AoE attack that just literally nukes us, so that's fine. Hey, what's up, Bob? How you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Well, this wasn't very hard. There's the thing about False Sun, but I don't think anything about it. Ah, yes, the False Sun is very fun. We don't go there. We don't talk about the False Sun. We don't go there. That is instant death. Unless we have a really good run going. This gets voided instantly. I love that item. Frickin' piece of shit little things. These things are genuinely one of the most annoying things in this game. They're so annoying. And they do so much damage for no reason. Doing pretty good. Almost decided to snag a Fenrir Asym until I saw how close the Vuk looks to the Razor Diamondback, and now I'm waiting. Now it's a waiting game. Ah, I see. Yeah, the Vuk looks very interesting. That's probably one of the most interesting or exciting G-Wolves mice I think we're gonna see for a while. Okay, we're not gonna take TP because we're not noobs. How's the game? I haven't on Risk Rain 2 in a while. It's pretty good. Collie wanted us to play. Collie just started playing it, so I figured we'd play. But I'm excited for the Alloy Collective update. It should be fun. Okay, it's triangle, 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 square, 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 square. I hope I remember this right. Earlier you talked about tea. Can you say how you make it? Yeah, so I take 3 green tea bags, I steep them overnight, and then I put, wait, what the fuck? Oh, it's triangles on the bottom. I'm a fucking idiot. And then I put honey and lemon, and it tastes, like, pretty close to Arizona green tea. Not as sweet. I mean, you can make it really sweet as well, but... Oh, and yeah, honey, yeah, it works. Triangle's on the bottom, right, chat? Am I fucking stupid? Command is triangle's bottom, right? Beautiful. We do command artifact here because you end the run command artifact to get yourself some really good items, and you start looping. Command artifacts like the not cheat code. This is a very well optimized way of doing this. Unfortunately, we got the really shitty layout for this, which sucks, but it is what it is. Ooh, there's a big chest, chat. You see the big chest? Oh my god, please give me a red out of that. $800. 800 smackaroos, eh, chat? This is actually great. We have a red chest, we have command, we have a little item chest as well. This is actually kind of good for us. The fuck? I don't know what this is, chat. Oh, unstable transmitter. Okay, we need to think about what we want here. I think ATG probably. Oh god. Every single time you open up a chest, there's gonna be some giant fucking enemy there. Every time. Okay, ATG and ukulele, I think, are good here. Ukulele gives us a little more CC. Oh, there's another item chest. There's 2 item chests here. Sweet. Okay, this is actually a good start, actually. I haven't seen this map layout yet. Yeah, there's like 4 different versions. There used to just to be 1, but it got changed a while back. Actually, you know what, chat? I actually think I'm gonna... Chat, remind me to take drone... Remind me to take drone... what the fuck? Remind me to take drone parts. Or the drone active item from the next chest. Because we have drone parts, so it's gonna be like super good. I'll take bleed. We need 1 more bleed, then we're full stacks on that. That's annoying. Another green. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna think about what to take out of that one. I need to think this through properly. Another ukulele is probably gonna be my first choice, but there is some options here. Bands aren't very good for this character because you don't have a lot of like high damage attacks to proc them. So like I know bands are a good item, but they're not very good on this character because you don't really have a good way of proccing them aside from having ATG. That's like pretty much your only way to proc them reliably. Okay, I need the drone one. Chat, what's the drone one? Ow. Motherfucker. Where is it? Hold on. What's the thing, chat? Am I stupid? Oh, here it is. I'm a moron. It took me way too long to remember what that item was. Okay, I think we just take another ukulele here. Deathmark could be good for us, but I think the ukulele does more. Like, the more we can spread the bleed to other things, the better. I think that's a good setup. Oh, hello. I think the only thing... Okay, so we need 1 more dagger, and then we just need to start stacking crystals. Oh, hello. I got another item. Perfect. Okay, let's take a crystal here. Because crystal's, like, actually insane on this character. Ah, that's a fun sound. That's a bad sound. Hey, chat, whenever we hear that sound, it usually... is it... Why is it... Wait, hold on, chat. Am I not doing damage to this thing? Wait, did they nerf how much damage the keys do? They definitely did. Chat, it used to take 3 keys to do this thing. Now it's like 7. I believe if you wanted to order CS to get replica of Butterfly Life is illegal in Canada. Pain. I mean, to be fair, Border Services doesn't give a fuck 90% of the time. I think you'd probably be okay. Sinister, just mark it as a cosplay thing. Why does this have so much HP now? I really don't get a key from that? Okay, man. How have we not gotten a key drop? 1 crowbar and 1 watch damage goes crazy. I hate watch. I don't like taking watch. You're right, watch would work, but we don't have it. We don't, like, if I had like more defensive abilities, I'd take it, but we have very little defensive right now. Where the fuck are the keys, man? I feel like I'm a chatter in a Battlefield 6 stream. Chat, where are the keys? Chat, where's my key? Where's my key? Chat, where's my key, bro? Metal, don't think I'll pass that, unfortunately. I mean, I think it'd be probably fine. Alright, this is bad, because this is getting a little spicy. The entire point of doing this was getting out quickly, and that does not seem like an option now. See how much damage these drones do. Okay, and actually a shocking amount of... not nearly as much damage as I thought. Okay, I'm taking this then. I thought the drones would be insane with, marker, but apparently not. Can I get a fucking key, man? Like... Holy shit. This is insane. I haven't seen a key drop in 5 generations of my family. Try CS on the Asym? I don't play CS, unfortunately, but I mean, the Macs perform well in like tac shooter-esque games. I mean, I'm sure the Asym will as well. Especially because the Asym feels a little more stable. Give me a key, please. Oh my god, a key. It's a miracle. Okay, how much damage does this do? Like, barely anything. Oh my god, we need 2 more keys. Okay, this is bad. I went here under the impression that this was going to be done quickly, not that we were going to be here for like 10 minutes. Oh my god, a key. Oh my god, a key. We're saved. Please just one-tap it. I'll be so happy. Thank God. Okay, that took a lot longer than expected, but it's okay. Yeah, no worries, Collie. The fuck? Is that a fucking scrapper? Oh, it's this piece of shit. Asym or X2F? Oh, the X2F is a terrible mouse. Literally, Max or Asym, 100%. Feels so much better. We'll take the watch for Collie. We just need a little more CUD down. The X2F, I hate it. Yeah, the X2F is a very bad mouse. And the worst part about it is, we told them the mouse was bad. They just like did not listen. Man, I love that when that happens. Okay, let's go hit this. Oh my god, that's insanely good for us. Hey chat, I think we scaled a little. I think we scaled pretty good for this. Make sure I hit that once so I don't break watch. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people like the X2F at first, but then once they actually start to use it, the flaws in that mouse's design start to show. I just realized this is fucking here and I didn't open it. I'm a moron. I have a sales star. I should have saved for this. What am I doing? Extra buttons are weird size. Yeah, that as well. It's a very weird mouse. Okay, now in hindsight, this probably isn't the greatest thing to do because this takes money from us, but at this, oh my god, I'm so glad that got voided. I love how we're just like, we're reaching infinite cooldowns where we're just like on cooldown constantly. Okay, so yes, this does take a lot of money from us, but it does give us a bunch of items. So it kind of evens itself out. I mean, I would go hit that, but that's going to break our watch, so we can't do it, unfortunately. Also, I need to cheese the boss this way. X4 is better. I think the X4 is supposed to be a full-size mouse. Like, I keep hearing different things about the X4. First, the X2F is supposed to be the X4, and then the X4 is now a fingertip. It was supposed to be like an ergo mouse, and now it's a fingertip mouse. I don't know what the fuck's happening with that thing now. Oh my god, it got voided. It got voided. There's no way it got voided. That's so troll. That's so funny. Chad, the chance of that happening is... Game? Okay, the chance of us voiding two big things like that in a row is so low. Actually crazy. Let's go over here. Buy that. Sure, that's actually great for us. Okay, we just need to find the TP now, which is over here. Why does everything keep getting voided, man? This is great. Okay, chat, remind me about this gold chest. Don't let me forget the gold chest. Did that really just die already? Oh my god, they're dead already. Okay, sick, man. We do so much damage, this is so stupid. Fuck you. I knew you TP'd over here, little shit. Chat, how much was this chest? It was 670. Okay, we have to wait out TP range for a little bit. Waiting on my Asym, it's in China still? Hmm. Oh no, we can't charge this anymore. Alright, there we go. We got enough. How long typically? I actually don't know. Jeebles mice, like, they don't tell me when I send them, but they just kind of show up at random intervals, so I can't really speak to shipping times. I think it more depends on where you live, in all honesty. Like, if you're in the US, you'll probably get them a little faster than I do, because like it has to go through the US to get to Canada. But I guess it really varies. Fucker. I need TP'd over here. There he is. Mine is 3 to 2 weeks. Okay, yeah, that's Canada, yeah. So for US is probably 2 weeks, I would assume. Alright, something good, please. That's... Buff to increase to all of your stats. I mean, okay, that's kind of good for us, actually. We'll take it. Yeah, Canada. Yeah, well, I was gonna say both me and Sinister are. Not me doxing Sinister. Okay. Hey, hello. Prepare to die. Let's see how much damage these rockets do, chat. There's no way of void procs. That's so fucking troll. That's funny. What do we got here? What the fuck is this? The fuck? Okay, we just need to see if there's a big chest somewhere here. That's all we really care about for this one. Oh, that's terrifying. Thank God that good dude. The fucking lens seekers glasses are just like carrying us right now. This is great. Find more of those things. Fuck. Scrapper. Do you have anything we don't want? Not really. We're kind of chilling right now, in all honesty. Oh god, that did so much damage. What just hit me? I saw my HP bar go red, and I was just, like, terrified. But, by the way, you're the new goat in the mouse, and you're killing it. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Lots of hard work, but it's worth it. Okay, we just need to find, like, a big chest. There's got to be, like, one big chest chilling on you, right? You can just fuck off. Chat, if you don't know, those are called malachite, and if you basically touch them, you die. Very bad. There's got to be one big chest chilling under somewhere, right? There's got to be at least one. I just heard my missiles void proc something else. Asym or HDR Pro? I actually don't have the HDR Pro, so unfortunately I can't really comment on that. I only have the, what is it? HDR Pro. Oh, wait, sorry, no, I did have the HDR Pro. I'm sorry. HDR Pro, the Asym? Oh, Asym, 100%. Sorry, someone asked earlier today about the HTX, comparing it to the HTX. I got your questions mixed up. No, 100% the Asym. The Asym feels so much better. So many fucking... I gotta, like... Okay, let me go do something real quick, because I have too many of these now. I'd much rather turn those into goat hoofs, I think. Get some movement speed going. But yeah, no, I had the HDR Pro, and I really did not like the feeling of that mouse. The Fenrir and the Max are just, like, both the versions of the Fenrir just feel, like, astronomically better. I have the HDR Pro. It's very small, but also strawberry shape. Yeah, it's a weird shape. It's very small. It's a very strange mouse. I think the regular HDR is a much better value proposition, but even still, I still think the Asyms are better, or the Fenrirs are better. Alright, yeah, we're not getting sucked. Oh, there's a third one over here. Oh, fuck me. Great. That's awesome. I can burn through this, right? Yeah, we can burn through this. No! Hey, Fang, that's great. That's a great item for us. Holy shit. Yeah, G-Will's naming schemes, honestly, like, G-Will's naming schemes was like the bane of my existence when I first started to cover their mice, because they both have, all of them have 2 names. Dude, this Void thing is just coming in clutch for us. This is crazy. Age of the first fingertip mouse ended up swapping something called a Night Mouse mod. Oh, you got the mod kit for that? I didn't know that. My wife mains the regular HTR. It's like her favorite mouse. Hey, Chad, I think we're a little broken right now, eh? Well, that was easy. What mouse pad are you using? This is the X-Ray Pad Origins Pro Soft, the black version. Unironically, one of my favorite pads. I really like the Cerberus, but I actually prefer the slower feeling of the regular version. Okay, we'll tap this once just for fun. Okay, these birds need to die immediately. What else? I've loved at first and tried the boxy style fingertip with molded shells for this, the OP1AK. Yeah, that's the thing, because the Fenrir is basically like an OP1AK like shape, just cut in half, pretty much. That's basically what it is. Or like, you know, like a standard symmetrical mouse just cut in half. I don't care about that, I think. Could be better. Okay, the tricky part about this is going to be this. Oh, dear fucking god, what is that? Okay, this is going to be dicey. We need this to get out of the void field so we can actually attack it. Alright, chat, for those of you who don't know what those are, that is a void jailer or devastator. If you get touched by them, that black thing, it voids you and ends your run. Oh, god. Oh, this is just rude. Dude, this is literally the GOAT item. Lost Seeker's Glasses is literally carrying the shit out of me this game. It's great. Okay, where are the rest of these void monsters? There you are. Beautiful. Do you prefer controlling to pads or fingertip mice? I've been using the Shogun pad Razor Fenrir, preferred over speed. Actually, funnily enough, I've been using a glass pad with the Fenrir mice for the past like my past couple of testing streams. I just swapped over to this one because I have to do a video for it for X-Ray Pad today, so like I just am using this one. But like the thing is I've gotten so used to using so many different pad types, I don't really even have a preference per se now. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, it's easier to control this pad for sure, but I don't know, it still feels fine. I can hit this as well, yeah. Okay, key is great for us there. Okay, I mean, the thing is that you can use pretty much any pad with any mouse. It just comes down to how much time you put into getting accustomed to it. Like, it took me a couple weeks to get used to, like, it took me probably like a week and a half to get used to using it with glass, but it was fine afterwards. Alright, let's go check over here. What do we got over here? Ah, the teleporter. Lovely. That was hard. Sickle is a diabolical item to get here. I feel like mousepads are way less important with mice that are so light. That is, no, 100%, that is very true. I didn't try the Coruscant, unfortunately. I don't have it anymore, but I mean, like, this pad is, like, balanced. It's kind of similar to a Shogun-esque. But I think a Shogun will have a better degree of control on it. This is more of, like, a balance pad, where the Shogun's, like, a balanced control pad. But, I mean, either would work. Not relevant topic, but are you mid pads thinner than soft pads? Generally speaking, yes, because generally speaking the mid bases are firmer, or sorry, a little thinner because they don't have like the softer pad is like the X soft bases will have more of a cushioning layer to them. They'll be more aerated. Mid bases are generally much thinner. There are some exceptions to that, of course, but generally speaking, that's a rule of thumb. Ow! Fucking hurt. And you need to die. Thank God. We don't need that, but just to take it for fun is good. Oh boy. Alright, well this is terrifying. Yo, I'm gonna let them do their thing over there. I don't want to get involved in that. That's 2 Void Reavers, a Void Jailer, and yeah, it's I'm not touching that. I love the smoothness of the Shogun. The Type 9 is similar material. I actually haven't used any artisan pads, so I can't really comment on that, unfortunately. Jupiter has a similar texture, but much more muddy. Yeah, Jupiter's a little more, again, very control-optimized pad, given how it's stitched. I'm glad I got that Ignition tank, given... Oh man, I regret that. Never mind, I don't regret it anymore. I forgot about this. Sorry, chat, I gotta lock in here because this is a very dangerous stage for us here. Ah, lovely. Alright, chat, so if you don't know what these are, this is called a Void Reaver. When they die, they make a big explosion. If you are in explosion, your game ends. That one. It literally just kills you. It ends your runs. And even if you void them with like a void, even if you have like a lens seeker item or something that instantly voids them, it still voids. Not fun. When does my banana turn into a melon? I asked Mrs. Melon to remake the sub badges for me, and I've been waiting for her to do it, so hopefully soon. I haven't forgotten. I have them done, and like I have them colored and ready to go. I'm just waiting for them to get made. So hopefully soon. We're working on a couple other things, but those will be done soon. Oh, you can just absolutely fuck right off of that. Wait, hold on. Did this guy actually win? And this one chases you, which is pretty cool. So that one, when it dies and gets voided, it just starts to chase you. It's really fucking annoying. That is fucking terrifying. What the fuck is bro doing all the way up here? What the hell is happening here, guy? That thing needs to die. Okay, chat, if I get touched... Oh, God bless you fucking lens void glasses, man. Literally the goat item. Holy shit. Ow, that hurt. Okay, where's this last void item? He's up here for some reason. Why? What the hell is it? Am I stupid? Where is this void? He's in the cave. Are you fucking serious? Wait, he's not in the cave. Where is this thing? Where the hell is this thing? Oh, it's in the floor. Okay, cool. I guess I'm not doing that then. Ah, whatever. I didn't really want it anyways. That's a lie. I wanted it really bad. I'm just coping really hard, just letting y'all know. Okay, let's see how much big chest is. Oh my god. Alright, chat, for those of you who don't know, that makes the armor and enemies go away the more I hit them. Basically wins us the game. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hey, chat, stream might take a little bit of a tank here, just letting you know. Okay, we're chilling. Literally everything just died anyways. Sick. Hey, squid polyp, chat. W. Been 4 months away from my banana to turn to a melon. I'm sorry. To be fair, it is a melon slice. It just looks like a banana, which wasn't the intention. I love how disgustingly overtuned we are. Yeah, it looks much better if it's fully sized up. No, I have, like, proper sub badges being made. It's just taking a while. Alright, time to get really trolly, chat. Time to get trolly and probably throw the run. Dear my lord in heaven. Bruh. This is not what I signed up for. Celestial... Yikes. Literally, I'm just gonna call it Celestial Yikes, because that's like the closest analog I have for what I'm looking at right now. These little fuckers keep running away. Dude, stop running away! Get back here, you little piece of shit. Okay, fine, I'll kill you. Oh! Okay, cool, yeah, we're getting the fuck out of here. You're just gonna spawn 4 of those on top of me? Yeah, yeah, man, I got you. Now, let's go work on this guy for a little bit. Okay, he's voided. Ow, what hit me? Okay, that's, I mean, we lost our transmitter, that's not the biggest deal. Biggest deal is these pieces of shit who just refuse to die. Thank you. Dude, stop teleporting. Holy shit. Dude, there's too much stuff going on. All right, chat. Guess what? We get to fight the boss now. See how long we can get lucky with the pillars staying up. Nice. Easy Aurelian farm, let's go. What the hell is this? Never seen this place before in any video. This is the Aurelian dimension. So you have to do a bunch of stuff to kill a boss here. It's pretty bullshit. Where was the other box? There's another box somewhere. I just can't remember where. Oh, there's one in here in the puddle, right? It's only 2, but did really only 2 boxes spawn? Dude, that is awful. That sucks. Alright, well, it is what it is. Alright, so doing this gives you a special item called the seed. And you'll see what the seed does in a moment. I touched it and it got voided. Dear Lord in all that is, what is that? I know, this has got to die ASAP. Those are one of the worst things to have voided because it duplicates the void by 3 for no reason as part of its like a passive ability. Get me the fuck out of here. Oh god, I'm fucking jailed. Oh god, I can't see a fucking thing. Holy shit, that was way too close. Okay, that was a little too close for comfort. Are you fucking serious? Bruh. Okay, whatever. TP away. Annoying. Hey, a scavenger! With some low-key terrifying items, not gonna lie. Alright, oh, we got a red. Let's go. Oh my, 18, holy fucking shit. Oh my god, I'm fucking turned, chat. Holy, that's a great roll items. That is a god run of items. That is like the god run of all god runs for items. Holy shit. Okay, okay, you need to die. Get the fuck out of here. Fucker, mother... God, they're so annoying. Thank you. I'm just trying to get this void fields done, and it just doesn't matter. It's just... Okay, thank God, it finally fucking collapsed. Good lord. That's terrifying. I dislike that sound greatly. Okay, just gotta wait till I heal up a little bit, and then we can go... Oh, he died already. Okay, sweet. Let's go. How did I get fucking void jailed from that? Chat, what did I even pick up? I don't even know what I picked up. I'll be straight up with y'all. I have no idea. I just saw an item and I picked it up. I was like, fuck it. Okay, let's go pick this up. Okay, okay, I guess we just go do set voids, right? Normally I hate that item, but I'm gonna take it here. Oh, safer spaces? Okay, great, thank you. I wasn't sure, I wasn't sure what, oh dear frickin' god. You know, like, can they, like, stop making these things so fucking ugly? Not that it matters, like, it dies so fast, but it's just like, I don't want to look at it, you know? Oh, hello. Oh my god, is that another Lost Seekers? No! What? What the fuck just hit me? Hold on. What just hit me? Chat, what just nuked? I just got nuked. Through all my shield. That literally one-tapped me. What was that? It was a mushroom. Did I touch... Oh my god. Did I run into a mushroom attack in the air? Holy shit. Dude, that's fucking crazy. I have never seen that much damage from one of those in my life. That's actually fucking insane. And I hit it in the air. I ran into it in the air. That's what one-tapped me. Oh no, I just realized I just... Oh fuck, I just dropped tea all over my fucking mouse pad. Shit. I literally just dumped tea all over my fucking mouse pad. GG. Dude, that is so troll. I can't believe that. Chad, tea is probably okay on a mouse pad, right? That's fine. It is what it is. Just a little bit of honey. Okay, well that was troll as fuck. I'm actually kind of cheesed about that one, not gonna lie. That was annoying. Alright. Dude, that is probably one of them. Like, there is absolutely no reason I should have lost that run. That was bullshit. Like, that is some classic Risk of Rain bullshit right there. Like, you air strafe into it by accident and get nuked. That's like classic Risk of Rain bullshit right there, man. That's classic Risk of Rain. That sucks, dude. That was a really good run. To be fair, though, I got a little greedy. I probably should have just, like, ended it when I could have. But, like, we could have easily started to, like, we could have looped, like, 3 or 4 more times, probably, if we wanted to. Wash your pad. Yeah, I was gonna say. I just washed it off. I just washed it off real quick. It's just some green tea. It's fine. It's not gonna do anything. Alright, well. And glorious impervious glass. Dude, I'm actually kind of cheesed. That was such a good run. We had such a god run there. Okay, TP's over there. I feel like I'm playing at like 20 CM right now. Ooh, big chest. I like that. Red? Sail Star. We love that. That's how last run I started. Okay, I think we're gonna do... I think just to be trolly, we're gonna do this too. Just for the fun. Just for fun. Because if we get a good roll on items, it could be really good for us. Fuck. Let's go up, don't I? That is a cautious slug printer. Do not care about that. Are we serious right now? Don't get trolly with me, Risk of Rain. Second attempt at getting this. Oh my god, I just matrixed the shit out of that. That was actually crazy. Chat, we are moving today. We are moving different. That dodge was actually fucking sick. Unironically fire dodge. How close is this? Fuck, we just need a little more. Bruh. See, this is the one annoying thing about this is sometimes you get really trolled with the Game Master. And it just doesn't spawn shit. Surely that's enough, right? Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, this is the really annoying thing about this thing, because you just gotta sit and wait, and it kills so much time. I need like 2 more enemies, but the game master isn't spawning anything. Please! Yeah, it should be enough, right? Oh, for fuck's sake. No, not these little fucks. See, the worst part about this is like I'm gonna have to fight the boss the normal way too, which is really annoying. Okay, man, this guy's just gonna helicopter. I mean, I'm just fucked. Yeah, see, the problem about this is taking way too long. If we get a side spawn, it's a little better, but this is taking too long. Please tell me that guy is not being just healed by a random healing enemy that just spawned up where I just was. Are we fucking serious right now? Oh, he is. Okay, that's really awesome. He's getting healed by something. Sick, man. Ah, yeah, nice. The beetle that just randomly starts following him. Yeah, man. Ooh, that's bad. That could have killed me. That was really close. I'm getting fucking juggled like I'm playing online in Tekken or some shit, man. Holy mother of God, that did so much damage. Abysmal items, too. That's tragic. This fucker's just TP away every 2 seconds, man. Okay, this run's probably chalked, because that was just kind of our, like, we needed a really good item out of there to kind of get this back into pace, but this might be chalked. Please, please die. Just die. Thank you. Okay, we're kind of regained. Oh, that could have killed me. Okay, not a great first floor. That could have gone a lot better, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I mean, the 2 chance dolls is semi-useful, I guess. Maybe? I don't know. It could give us some reds down the line, but as of right now, not very good. Ah, the drone's there. Fuck. Okay, it is what it is. It's okay. It's not a horrible start. It's not a great start. It's not a bad start. It's just kind of in the middle. How the fuck did you get up here? I did not mean to buy that. I meant to buy the lens seekers, but alright, it is what it is. Holy, okay, that's a great start there. Holy shit, I'll take that. I hate Voidfield so much. Hey, what's up, Alex? How you doing? Hope you're doing well today. How's the one going? This one's going good. We got, like, cheesed on our last run. We got literally one tapped. Yeah, it's Void Seed. That's great. Okay, is there anything here? Damn, there's nothing here, eh? Damn, that sucks. Classic runs of, yeah, it was pretty brutal. We had a really good mercenary run going, and we just got, like, we died to a mini mushroom, but not even in the air. Not even on the ground. I ran into the projectile in the air and it one tap me. Hey, what's up, Vexen? Okay, so I like the feeling of the Asym. I prefer the clicks. I feel like the mouse is a little more stable because of that kind of like flare out towards the back, but the mouse is much lower profile on its sides. And because of that, I find my fingers are touching the mouse pad a lot more than they did on the other, the Max, because the Max is a taller shell. But I do like it though. It feels really good. I just gotta adjust my grip style a little bit just to counteract it. Man, there's like fuck all for items here, eh? God, I hate these fucking things so much. Man, I've been wanting Risk of Rain to make a plushie of the wisps and the fucking blind pest so I can buy one and just beat the shit out of it, you know? Okay, we have 2 chance dolls. We should get really good shit from this. Are we fucking serious? 1 ATG, eh? And I have 2 chance dolls. Alright, man. That's gotta be some of the worst RNG I have seen in this game in a long time. Okay, I mean, I'll take 2 HEGs. Like, I'm not gonna get mad at you for giving me 2 HEGs, but you could have given them to me way earlier for like cheaper, you know? Yeah, you gotta like kind of treat the game nice if you want to give it what you want, eh? I'm not getting that coin, absolutely not. Okay, well this floor was very disappointing because there's just like jack shit here for items. At least we got 2 HEGs, but. That's about all we got. Plasma shrimp? Yeah, plasma shrimp would go insane. Hey, look at 1,000,000 wisps for no reason. Of course, we got the lucky spawn. Yeah, man. Yeah, okay, yeah. The fucking are we serious, game? That is just diabolical, honestly. The game is being too trolly, chat. It's being too trolly. It's not being nice to me. See how much we can get out of this. I was trying to think of what we can do with our items here. I'm not gonna have to Merc run. I might have to learn Merc. It looked really fun. Merc is really fun. You should use. Don't use the ups. Like use the circle slash. So the circle slash is way better. The up slash is really bad. But Merc is really fun. What are the thoughts on the weight balancing of the Asym for now? Asym is... It feels pretty well balanced. It's a smaller balancing range than it was on the max, but it feels fine for my testing here. How are you going to do? I hope is all balls well. Can you please tell the latency difference between the 52840 and 52H20? There is an improvement, but it's extremely noticeable. Basically, like, okay, here's the thing. Companies advertise like the super low click latency and all this stuff on their mice, but you have to realize that that click latency is measured on 8K hertz polling, where in reality it's not going to be anywhere close to that. In reality, the biggest difference you're going to get from, like, the biggest improvement you're going to get from a better MCU like the H20 is going to be like overall transmission latency, not necessarily click latency. And it's going to be like a little more, like, it's gonna be a little more stable in terms of connectivity. It's gonna be more resistant to like anti-interference technology. Like, there's a lot of like, it's more that stuff than click latency, if that makes sense. Hold on, let me read your chat about the weight balancing. 1 second. I personally modded the battery to the back since it felt front heavy somehow. I will say, depending on how the battery is installed by the factory, the mouse can feel a little front or back heavy sometimes. It depends on the, like, how it's been installed though. Because like the battery is kind of the core of the balancing for the mouse. So if it's off by a little bit, it will kind of make the mouse feel a little weird. Take that, absolutely. But yeah, but basically, like, latency, there's obviously improvements from it, but like also like the 54H20 just started to hit a lot of gaming mice. Not even all the brands have them yet. So that's another factor as well. Like, we haven't seen a lot of empirical testing on their benefits yet because a lot of people just don't have them yet. Like, Razer, G-Wolves, and ATK are the only brands I know of that have access to it. Aside from that, though, no one else has them right now. I gripped Asym aggressively near the front with the stock placement and the back kept lifting up. Ah, I see. Okay, I did notice what you were talking. I did notice that as well on the max if I gripped it really far forward, yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah, move the battery back to balance. That's actually a good way of fixing that. Yeah, I did notice that a little tiny bit on the max, but it wasn't like very consistent, but I gripped kind of towards like the middle of my fingers towards the front. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't necessarily I guess I kind of feel that here on the Asym as well, since they're so similar. Okay, I think we're gonna get out of this floor. It's not much. Yeah, the ATK duckbill is like the only other mouse I know that has it. I don't think everyone else has them right now. But if ATK has them, since they do manufacturing for a lot of other brands, we'll probably see Pulsar and everyone else get access to the new MCUs pretty soon. Oh, that hurt. Oh, there goes my fucking bottle. Thank God. Curious about motion latency, not click latency? Ah, okay, so sorry, in that case, yeah, so that's going to be the most noticeable improvement in all honesty. I don't have any specific data from you because, like, I don't have tools to test the latency, but, like, that's going to be where you're going to notice the most improvements. Because, again, like, the transmission of it is going to be faster because it's a dual-core MCU instead of a single. It's also it's a much more efficient SoC. So there's going to be a lot of improvements. Again, I can't really give you empirical data on that because, like, obviously a lot of people don't have tools to test it right now. But I would say, like, aside from the motion latency and that kind of stuff, the other biggest improvement you're going to get from that MCU is going to be battery life, because it is way more power efficient than the 52840. So, like, if you're going to buy a mouse, I would buy one with the new MCU if you can, or wait for a version with it, because the battery life differences on those are, like, genuinely crazy. I'm sure we'll see some, like, more empirical data on the benefits of it come out soon, but it's still very early stages. Is that an item chest? Hell yeah. Please something good. Okay, that's actually pretty good for us. Yeah, the thing, though, is in order to actually get, like, a lot of the palatable, like, a lot of the advertised improvements of the MCU, you need, like, very high-end testing to get to, like, even get data on that stuff. So it's gonna take some time. Did this really just spawn 2 bosses here? Okay, I'm just gonna take that for this, because this is a really good item to have. Waiting so much of GPX2 Mini on Lemzu. I hope they'll use New Nordic. I don't. That's the thing, because like the New Nordic is going to take time for brands to implement, because they have to completely rework their their PCBs. So it's going to take time. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I wouldn't say you're probably not going to see a lot of big brands adopt it until like maybe early next year, maybe earlier. I don't know. It's going to take time though. It's not a quick process to redo that. Magma Ball. I mean, who knows? It all depends on how long a lot of these brands have had access to it. I'm an idiot. I just realized I opened that and I had the red chest here. I'm a fucking moron. What is this? It's 3,000? 380? Okay. If I keep getting trolled by this shit, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Dude, how am I not getting anything from these? Like, I have 2 chance dolls. Dude, what the fuck is this? Oh, this is fucking ass, man. This is some actual bullshit. I cannot believe how bad RNG I'm getting on this. The seat needs a GPX Mini, but not with Logitech. Yeah, no, 100%. Honestly, like, I have a GPX V2. I genuinely think it's one of the worst mice I've ever used. It's such a bad mouse. And not to be like LOL Razer Hater 4000, like Logitech Hater 4000. I just don't think it's a good mouse. Like, the skate design is bad. The clicks are not great. Like, the shape is buns. I just genuinely don't understand the hype around it. What is this? Energy drink printer? Fuck. Thought this was something else. Okay, gasoline's great because we have an ignition tank, so that's a great find for us. But Maddie, though, I mean, that's the thing. Like, you can be good with any mouse, but like, okay, so here's the thing, chat. You can be good with any mouse, but like, the thing is like, in order to be good with the GPX, you have to be using the shape for a very long time to get good with it. Like, you can, like, I can aim well on the GPX. There are just much better shapes that exist. Like, it's just way better. Oh my god, hello. Okay, that, chance to call that meteor. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, like, it's the thing, like, if I have a GPX2, I feel way more comfortable aiming on my Viper V3 or my Death Hat. Like, even the Viper V3 just feels way more comfortable. But again, it varies depending on hand size. My hand size is too big to really utilize the size of the GPX, so maybe that's why, but I just don't think it's a good shape, though. I don't know. It's all subjective. It's all hoo-la-la. It's all the same shit. I tend to agree. The Artisan Raven was overrated as hell. That's another thing I haven't tried. I keep hearing all this stuff about Artisans, but I've never actually tried one myself. Mouse doesn't make Maddie good, bro. Just the GPX negatives get canceled by the skill. Yeah, that's a really good point. Yeah, thank you. That's a great way of saying that, Collie. Yeah, that's completely correct. Holy mother of God. Yeah, we're gone. Why do they all die? Chat, why'd they all die? Magma funny? Okay, we need to stay until we get 3. What mouse do you recommend for you guys? I have a 19 by 7 centimeter relaxed claw. Do you want ergo or symmetrical? Yeah, I hit the mountain shrine so it spawned more because I just, you know, I like mountain shrines. Okay, unfortunately, we have to wait until we get 3 grand, which is going to take a while to get this red chest, which sucks, but... We just need the game to keep spawning stuff. It's just going to take some time. Not ergo? I mean, OP1 AK or XM2 are probably like the 2 biggest ones. Lamzu Maya, the Viper V3 is a pretty good mouse as well. What else? Aim is so shit. With it, ergos take a lot of time to get accustomed to. Especially if you haven't been using them for a long time. They can, it's like using a fingertip mouse. Like, you have to learn how to aim differently with it. Ergos take a long time. And if you're not careful, you can give yourself strain injuries with it. So it's like, there's a lot of twists you got to do with that. Chad, do I wait for this? Do I wait for the money for this, or do I just go? We need, like, big things to spawn, though. You think the not too big for me Viper V3 Pro? Well, what grip style are you using? I think that's a better question I probably should have asked earlier. A Viper V3 might be on the large size, but OP1AK XM2 would be, like, much more manageable, I think. Make me want to play Risk of Rain 2 again. I haven't played in a long time. Collie said to play, and it was the first time I played in, like, a very long time. Is rank 65 in Wiz... What is that? Wizsphere Raw Control. I don't even know what the scenario is. I mean, I always judge performance off of, like, how good your scores of how many total plays are there. Relaxed Claw, I think they said. Yeah, honestly, like, if you want, like, the best bang for your buck in performance, I would go, like, OP1 V2, XM AK V2. Those would be very good, solid options. Go for the wired ones if you want the best performance. If you just want wireless, go for the wireless versions. New Viscose benches? Oh, I have to try those. I forgot about those. I remember you were talking about them last week. Hey, 4-2. Okay, sweet. That's enough. Okay, please a good item. Sure, that's fine. If we get trolled again, then that'll be good. That'll be a good get out of jail free card, I guess. Okay, chat, remind me I have fucking Sailstar not to be a moron and open up the first chest I see. Not again. What the fuck? Is that a bug? It's gotta be a bug. That's kind of cool. I've never seen that before. Are you fucking serious? There's another Void Jailer here, man. Where'd the thing go? There's a lot of sounds. Hi, Swizz. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Oh, there he is. Hello, Void Jailer. Take that. Oh my god, I'm dead. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. I was like, yep. Oh, there we go. Yeah, wait. Dios. Okay, I did not want to use Dios this fast, but I mean, it is what it is. This motherfucker's gotta die, man. That is an insane amount of damage to that thing. To die. Okay, can this guy now die? That'd be great if he could. Ow. Okay, I'm just dead. Nice. That's sick, man. Jesus, I just got fucked. Oh, yeah. Alrighty, let me go back to full chem. Alright, I think that's enough risk of rain for now. Oh, shit. Hit the wrong keybind. Jeez. Watch out for children. Literally. I've been trying the BF6 beta. I tried it. It was alright. I don't know. It was fine. It wasn't anything like groundbreaking by any means. It was alright. I don't know. I think the game felt a little clunky for me, which is why I wasn't that big of a fan of it. It just kind of felt slow and sluggish. But like, to be fair, I don't really like Battlefield style games. The only Battlefield-esque game I've ever liked was RoboQuest. Not RoboQuest. Sorry, Battlefield. That's the only like BattleBit. That's what I meant to say. That's like the only Battlefield-esque game I've ever really liked. I have a jump perk on this. HX Me still holding up well? Yeah, I haven't really used it too much since I reviewed it, but it's still, I mean, I've used it a couple days ago and it was totally fine. Didn't have any problems with it. See, going from third person aiming to first person is such a weird feeling. What's that? By the way, chat, I forgot to ask, is stream, like, still, like, kind of weird in terms of quality, or is it a little better now, or is it still chocked? You should make your own Kovacs list to bench and do another one. See, the thing is, I don't really play a lot of Kovacs nowadays. I play a lot of Kovacs for like just test. Like I don't really like. Okay, I play Kovacs to warm up. I don't really do benches anymore because like the thing for me is that like I find a lot of Kovacs. Well, obviously, I think we talked about this last time. How a lot of benchmarks ignore movement, and I know the Viscos benchmarks do fix that to a degree. But it's just kind of one of those things where, like, I have so little time as is. If I'm gonna play something for, like, I'm gonna warm up in Kovacs for, like, 5 minutes, and then I'm just gonna go play a game. If I had more time, I would probably spend more time doing it, but Looks fine to me. Okay, so it is working. Okay, so it was just my camera being fucky earlier then. Okay, good to know. Thank you, chat. I appreciate it. It's like 5 minutes. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I don't know. Like, again, I don't really play much anymore. Like, if I'm gonna play something, mostly gameplay testing more than anything. Chat, to be straight up with y'all. That's like power cell. Okay, so the bit rate's a little low then. Okay. Yeah, because I'm trying to figure, because I have a 40 series GPU now, so I'm trying to figure out AV1 encoding, and it's very weird. So I'm trying to figure out how to like do AV1 encoding properly. It's being messy, but I'll figure it out eventually. It'll take some trial and error. Might be my internet. It's probably my side. Summon. You know what, let's do it. Let's roll the dice on this for once, because I never take that one. I always feel like it's really good. That was easy. Wait, is the legendary back here? Oh shit. Legendary beluga cannon. I mean, we'll take that. Fuck. Is it hit scan too? It is. That's so fucking troll. Hit scan beluga whale is insane. Or beluga cannon is actually crazy. Yeah, sure, let's do that. It's weird about beluga cannon, because beluga cannon on paper seems to be insane, and then you actually use it and it's kind of underwhelming. Do not want to be here. Triple cancel my reload. That's fucking annoying. Oh, hello, Alphonse. What's up, boy? I heard you cry. Aw, hello. Chat, the king is here. Hold on, wait. Don't think I've ever been on one of your streams before, but I really appreciate your videos. They're great. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Swizz. I appreciate it. Hold on, chat, 1 second. Let me get the king. Come. Whoopi, where are you? There you are. Hello. Here, come say hello to me. Wow. Say hello. Say hello to everybody. Are you demanding food? What time is it? It's 1 o'clock. Oh my goodness, it's 1 o'clock already. You haven't been fed? This is horrible. Tell Chad something. Okay, he doesn't want to talk. he doesn't want to talk today, chat. I didn't realize it was 1 o'clock already. My god, time has just flown by today. Can't believe how fast. I literally thought it was like 12 o'clock or something. I can't believe how fast time's gone today. No, get off the mouse pad. No, get off the mouse pad, boy. Come on. Alfie, you know better. Alfie, come on, man. Come on. Dude, like... Alphonse, come on. Come on. Dude, come on. This is what he does. He just sits in here and just... He just sits in here just... He's just annoying. Hello. Hi. I know you're hungry. I know you're hungry. It's okay. It's okay. You will survive. No, you're not eating my cables. No. Get... Come on. Scoot. Come on. Go. Go. Go this way. Go this way. You can hang out here, okay? Don't scratch the pad. I need this for later. Okay, I guess we're just doing this now. Dude, like... This is my life, chat. This is my life. Alf, he's moving... Excuse me, sir. Yeah, you look... He's looking at me with this, like, devious little look on his face. Like, he knows exactly what he's doing. But he's so cute he gets away with it. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Yeah. Okay, can you get off now, please? Can you get off, please? Can you get off, please? No. Okay, okay. Come on. Go. Hey, look. Okay. Just go over there. Yeah, that's good. Good boy. Go over there. Let's deal with your tail all over my mouse pad. Dude, like, he's eating my light right. Jack, I need this. Give me this back. Stop it, the mouse. Damn it. Oops. Sorry, chat. Alright, that's better. Okay, let's go back to this. Cat's about to kill the mouse. Yeah, probably. I don't care about this. He's more interested in chewing my cables more than anything. Oh my god, he left us, chat. It's a miracle. I was gonna blow all the cat hair off the table now. Peasant, you shall serve me my food now. Yeah, literally. Alfie, come on, boy. I'll feed you in a minute, alright? I didn't realize it was so late. I'm sorry. My projectile ones. Let's do elemental damage. Burn damage by 10% is insane. Test the mouse. Yeah, I was gonna say literally. I can test the sensor to see if Kafir is gonna affect it. Literally, IRL testing, chat. It's the kind of quality testing you get here on the channel. Gotta try out the Talon skates pink. I'll be honest with you. Like the thing is, chat, is a lot of skates are just the same thing. That's the thing a lot of people don't know, is that a lot of skates are just literally the same thing. Like even X-ray pad skates, but like you have to remember, like a lot of these skates, chat, just come from the same factory, and they're just it's all branding. That's all it is. Like, all these brands will say their skates do something special. It's all the same shit. Like, it's all the same factories. It's all the same stuff. Like, that's why, like, when people tell me about these new skates, I look at them, I'm like, this is probably made in X factory, and, like, I already know what this is gonna do, kind of a deal. It's probably one of the worst boxes I've seen in a while. More affordable work fine in most cases. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, they work fine, you're not wrong, but again, it's just kind of like one of those things where, like, the cheaper you go, the more adhesive issues you get. There's a lot of things you sacrifice. This is a very dumb idea, and I should not have done that, but it worked out, so it's okay. Sure, we'll take that. I'm gonna wait for my drone to return. I have a shit ton, but they stand out a little. That's fair. Yeah, like, again, you can tweak stuff a little bit, but a lot of stuff is all just the same. Ooh, crossbow is actually kind of tempting. You have talked too much. It literally, yeah, literally, freezing enemy. Okay, I'm just gonna take that. Something hit me there and it did a lot of damage. I don't know what it was, but I don't like it. I thought you could step on that. Apparently not. My job is to distract Melon from gaming, literally. Honestly, chat, that is one thing, chat, if you've never streamed before, that is one thing you learn quickly, that gaming and chatting at the same time is so tricky. I love trying out new peripherals, but this is no valid reason to get anything new. That's fair. Yeah, that's one thing I admittedly I'm not a fan of when it comes to peripherals. The over-consumerism in this scene particularly is insane. Like, people will buy a new mouse for, like, the most marginal, like, increases. And a lot of it is because, like, so many brands rely on affiliate goals for, like, selling things. There's no, like, again, it's just how it works, but, like, that's a big reason why a lot of brands just, like, oh man, I just got absolutely fucking rolled. That's a big reason why a lot of brands, like, just keep releasing the same thing over and over again. Because it's all just FOMO marketing. That's literally all. It's just FOMO marketing. It's just getting people to buy the same stuff over and over and over again is just like the strat. That's what it is nowadays. It's how it goes. It's the way it works. Ow, it is what it is. That's what he's supposed to do. Anyways, all right, chat. I gotta go. I didn't realize it was so late. I have an X-ray pad video to finish today, so I gotta go finish that as well. So, anyways, first impressions on the Fenrir Max are quite positive. Honestly, I don't have like it's very similar to the Max, so like I perform well on it. I definitely do like the little taper, like that little ledge there. It actually, it does make a big difference. And the clicks are really good as well, and then the scroll wheel is also notably improved as well. The only thing I don't really like is like the higher profile of like the lower profile of the sides, but it's not that big of a deal, but it still feels good to use. But I'll put it through its paces, and you know the drill. I'll be a full review on it in a little bit. But anyways, that's gonna be everything for today. Appreciate you guys chilling and hanging out. Thank you very much. What really changed? Like, yeah, exactly. Like, there's been very minimal upgrades between the OP1AK V1 and V2. You're right. What was the grip tape again? Oh, this is the X-ray pad geckos. So we have two grip tapes. There is the cicada wings and the geckos. The cicada wings are thinner and like they're very, very, very thin. The geckos are thicker. So the cicadas have like okay reusability, whereas the geckos have really good reusability and they're very sticky as well. I appreciate the Risk of Rain 2 suffering for the stream. No, it was all good. Honestly, it was fun to play Risk of Rain again. It was nice. But anyways, yeah, so I'll put the mouse to its paces as per usual, and yeah, but if you guys did miss my review of the Fenrir Max, it will be it's up on the channel, so you guys can go check that out as well. And then also I will have the teardown for that mouse out next week, and I think after that week, I think I'll have I think I'll have, I don't know what's coming after that. I'll have a video out of that after as well. I have black cicada and geckos, but didn't know they had pink. The pink are nice. The problem is they discolor really quickly. So I would actually stick with the black because the pinks discolor really quickly if you have really sweaty hands like I do. So they don't stay visually appealing for very long. They still perform great regardless, but their visual longevity isn't the greatest. But anyways, that's all for today. Appreciate y'all chilling, hanging out. Thank you very much. If you guys enjoy the content, be sure to get subscribed to the channel. You know the drill and that kind of stuff. For some reason, my bitrate is 114 kilobits per second right now, so I'm gonna go check out and see what's wrong with that. And I will catch you guys later. All right, hope you have a good one. Peace.